Burnt it once, yeah me too. Now we're cooking like pros, kinda it'll do. Flipping it wrong, but it still tastes right. Bushcrafty cooks, we feast tonight. And as always, happy cooking.
Hey guys, welcome back. Bushcrafty Cooks. Once more, we are putting together some craziness today. We are going to ground up some hamburger. I don't have onion in it right now because it's not the way I'm going to cook these this time. Basically, I am making some loaded baked beans. And used to call them cowboy beans. Some call them shipwreck. There's different names for it. But we're going to start with grounding some hamburger. I'm going to go ahead and season it up a little bit, even though the dish will have a lot more seasoning to this. We're going to put about a teaspoon of garlic powder in there. Equal amount of onion powder just to give it some flavor. Also got some pink Himalayan salt. You can use whatever salt you want. Go ahead and dump that in there. I'll put some pepper in there also. I just don't want you guys to hear the of the grinder. So let's get this mixed up. We're going to brown up as much as possible. Doesn't have to be 100% because it's going to be cooking for about 3 hours in the smoker. So we're just getting this ground up, so it's one of the parts that is going in to our loaded cowboy bean. I don't know, that's what I'm calling it. We'll go with that. Anyways, we'll be back as soon as this is done. And then we'll jump over to the other side and start putting things together. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with some baked beans. These are cheap baked beans from Aldi's. They're not name brand or anything like that, so I'll probably end up putting a couple cans of pork and beans in here with it, just so we have enough to fill this up. Right there. And again, always wash your lids before your cans before you put any more in there. Let's go ahead and dump our hamburger in here. There we go. Try to leave some of the oil in there too. Get that in there. Okay, to this we are going to add, put it off to the side so you can see what I'm doing over here. We've got some smoked sausage here, some beef smoked sausage. We're going to go ahead and get this out of there so we can cut it up. And I'll show you how I usually cut this for these beans. Get this dang thing out of here. It's being stubborn. There we go. Okay, we've got this. Let's set this to the side. Okay. I usually cut these about that thickness. Pretty good size chunks because this is going to smoke on the smoker for 3-4 hours. Toss that in there. Now you don't have to cut them that thick. There's good bites whenever you go to take a bite. And I like to cut them different shapes, kind of. As you can see, there's some round ones, there's some diagonal, and you know, that kind of thing. Toss it in there. Then we're going to go ahead and get our pepper in there. Usually like doing it this way, fast way. Like so. Take the white off of there as much as you can. I'm just going to go plop, 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 plop. So with that one. It doesn't have to be any certain shape or cut or anything, size. You can cut it any way you want because it's going to be cooked down. But I usually try to chop it in pretty good sized chunks because this is like a chunky. This is a meal. This is not some baked beans that you have on the side. This is a meal by itself. So you want to have chunks to it. A very chunky cowboy dish. Chop it up like this. Now, I would normally put some jalapeno in here, but my son didn't like spicy so much. He has to be in the mood for spice, I guess. And he's already had his spice. He got some jalapeno chips and said it didn't agree with him the next day, so he doesn't want any more spice for a while. There we go. And we got that in there. Our next thing is an onion. Like so. Take that peeling off. And like everything else, we are going to chop it in pretty good sized chunks, as you can see. Most of the onion will break down anyway. Give it a squeeze, not too hard because it'll take off on you. There you go. And you can cut the next one a little bit smaller. Not too much smaller, but, you know. There you go. Onions in. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more things of beans in here. It's pork and beans. That's fine. You know, we're going to be adding plenty of flavor to this. But right now, that's what we got. We put it right there so you can see. And let me go open a couple more cans. Okay, we are back. I got a couple more little cans of pork and beans in there. That should be good. Now, again, I'm not the best at measuring things, so I'm going to say about a cup, maybe a little bit less than a cup of barbecue sauce. I'm using honey barbecue sauce from Sweet Baby Ray's. Again, we're going to put our spices in here, and I'm going to probably put a good amount of garlic powder. Same thing with onion powder. Let me go ahead and put that in there. And our salt. Let me go get the salt over here because we will need salt into this. Now, normally I also put bacon in there toward the end. There's the salt. You can see how much that is. Whoop. There we go. Pink Himalayan, if you're wondering why it's weird color. Also, I'm going to put some rub on it, and this is the rub I've used a couple times. You can see, probably end up putting more than that in there, but yeah, let's go ahead and put 2 of those in there. I think that'll juice it up real good. There we go. And what else we got here? Yeah, I think we're about ready to, oh yeah, we got to put some brown sugar in there, and I'm gonna say start with probably a half a cup. That's not a half a cup, but there you go. That's about a half cup. Now, fun part, we get it mixed all in here together. There we go. Once we get it all mixed up, we will take it out to the smoker and put it on for about 300, oops, runaways. We'll make sure that barbecue sauce gets all mixed in. And we will make sure that we stir this about every hour. That way all the beans and all the sausages and all that stuff gets equal amounts of smoke, because all the smoke will be getting absorbed from the top. Ooh, doesn't that look good already? Ooh, yeah. Now again, like I said, usually I put bacon in here, but I don't have any bacon. I thought I did. I thought I had some in the freezer, but I don't. So no bacon this time. But usually I put it in toward the end of the process, just so it doesn't get soft or anything, because I like to get the crispy. And toward the end, like the last hour, I'll put it on the top and then bring it in to eat. But there we go. That's what we got so far. I'm going to head out to the grill and get it going. So just hang tight and we'll catch you out there. Okay, as you guys can see, I do have the smoker going. It's at 315 right now. I am going to run it at 320 for a little bit to see how it keeps the temperature, because it is extremely windy right now. So place these right here in the middle, just like so. So you can see it is at 315. Just went down 5 degrees. Go ahead and close this up. And we will come back in an hour and mix them up, and you can see what they look like from there. So hang tight. Okay, it's time to stir. Not much difference. Not as thick, but that's fine. It'll thicken up as it cooks. Mind you, this is going to be in here for 3 hours, 3 more hours. Good. Might actually turn it up a little bit. There we go. Hey, here we go again. Oh yeah, look at that stuff. It's bubbling now. Look at that. Oh yeah. Peppers and onions are doing its thing. Sure it's not sticking on the bottom. That looks good. Okay guys, it's been 3 hours. And I think I'm going to call it an, oh yeah, that's looking good. It's thickened up really good. Okay, we're going to bring it over there so you guys can see. And it's cooked down quite a bit. Well, here we go. Oh yeah, it looks so good. Did stick a little bit on the bottom. The wind started to not pick up as much, so it heated up a little bit more than it was. So I should have been paying attention to it. But I was out here cleaning my garage, moving stuff around. There you can see I've got a table over here now. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Okay, let's go ahead and take us inside and get us a bowl, and we'll meet you in there. See if I can push the button. Okay, here we go, guys. This is a finished product. We had to take off for a little bit, but we just got back. Um, it's still nice and warm. We're gonna scoop this up. See how thick this thing went and got. Oh yeah, that stuff looks good. Get me a good bowl full. Oh, what's good? You can put some cheese on top of that, or some onions and whatnot. But here we go. We're going right in for that sausage right there, right off the bat. Mmm. Oh man, that's so good. And right off the bat, you get the smell of that smoke. Maple, pecan, and cherry, I do believe. Mmm. That's some good stuff. But anyways, guys, you can do this inside. You don't have to do it on the smoker. You can cook it just like I did. But I would put it on like a lower temperature because we had a lot of wind and it's cold today. So I put it up a little bit high. But yeah, this stuff is real good. You can make it in the house. If you want a smoke flavor, you just put some liquid smoke in there. Good stuff. This is my rendition of loaded cowboy beans. Till next time, happy cooking.